I've just noticed, right? Why do I write like a 5-year-old? Look at that. It's bloody awful. Oh, there's not a lot I can do about it now, is there? I mean, doctors have got really bad handwriting and they're really clever. So surely by default, I must be really clever. Anyway, happy Monday folks, and welcome to another episode of Adam's Eats. How are we doing? Hope you had a good weekend. Let's jump straight into this recipe. Today I'm gonna make for you a really simple roast pork hash using some leftover pork belly I had the other day. It's really simple, it's really delicious, all kind of cooked in one pan, and it tastes amazing. Now you can use any kind of leftover meat you've got, roast chicken, roast lamb, but roast pork belly is really nice because it retains all its moisture. It's such a juicy, tender meat. It's just gonna go absolutely fantastic with this dish. So that's what we're gonna make today, folks. Again, following the usual drill, if you hit that pause button, make a list of those ingredients, and we'll go and make a hash of this recipe. Ha! Oh, I'm just full of jokes, me, full of jokes. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is to peel our spuds. I'm using Maris Piper here, but you could use any other potato. King Edward's also nice. You want something that would be used for normally, say, roast potato, because you want them nice and crisp. And then once you've peeled them, you want to chop them into nice cubes and pop them in a pan. Okay, so get your gas on, and then get your pan on the heat, add a pinch of salt, and then bring those to a boil. Turn the heat down and simmer them for about 5 minutes until they're nice and tender. Right, so let's get our pork out of the fridge. Now I've got about 200 grams of leftover pork here, and all you want to do is just take a nice sharp knife and then cut it into slices and then into nice bite-sized chunks. Then you want to peel and slice your onion, nothing too fancy, you know this is home cooked rustic food, and your parsley, you just want to roughly chop that. Again, put that on a plate, and that's all the chopping and prep done really. So let's get on and start cooking. Right, so I've got a pan here on a medium heat, and I've just added just a small amount of olive oil just to get it going. Then you want to get your pork in, and then you want to fry it until it's nice and crispy, which should take about 3, maybe 5 minutes. Okay, so after a few minutes you can see the pork has gone nice and crispy and golden brown. Then you want to add your onions, your thyme, just strip it off the stalks and sprinkle it in, and turn the heat down to low, and then cook that for a further, say, 5 minutes until those onions are nice and soft and translucent. You don't want them browned, you just want them nice and soft. Okay, so after about 5 minutes, that's what you should end up with. Beautiful, gorgeous, crispy roast pork, and those onions are nice and soft. And you'll remove that from the pan, just pop it into a bowl, put your pan back on the heat, turn it up to a medium high, add in just a touch more olive oil if you need it. You might find that the fat that's come out of your roast pork might be enough. That isn't, so I've added some more. And then add your part cooked potato cubes. I've just drained them obviously, and then fry these for about 10, maybe 15 minutes until they're golden and crispy and lovely. Okay, so once your potatoes are nice and golden and crisp, add your pork and onion mixture back in, add your sweet corn, your paprika, a good dash of Worcester sauce, a little bit of pepper. Don't add salt because I think there might be enough in this pork, but obviously just taste it at the end, see if it needs seasoning. Again, give that a good old stir. Okay, and then just pop a lid on and then just leave that to cook for about 4 or 5 minutes, just so the sweet corn's cooked, and then it's ready to serve. Okay, so we'll finish with a nice scattering of freshly chopped parsley. Give that a mix. Now this next step is entirely optional, but it would be rude not to. A couple of lovely, golden, delicious fried eggs. Right, I can't wait anymore, let's tuck in. I'm gonna try it off camera because I wanted to get a nice close-up shot of this gorgeous runny egg. Look at that. All right, let's give it a try. Bit of everything. Tell you what, that is delicious. You wouldn't even know that it's leftovers. It's an entirely new dish. Could have done with a bit of salt, I think, but never mind. It's really savoury. That pork is delicious. I left the crackling on as well, so I've got a nice bit of crunch. That is wizard. And it's also a multi-purpose dish as well. You can make this for lunch, for dinner, but also as a nice breakfast as well if you've got the time to do it. It's absolutely delicious. You've got to make it. Well, there we have it, folks. That is my leftover roast pork hash. Really delicious. I hope you enjoy watching it just as much as I did eating it. I'm going to finish the rest of that off for my dinner. And that's it for today, guys. Again, thanks for tuning in and watching. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you like the recipe, if you didn't like the recipe, but also tell me if you've got any recipes you want me to make, because you guys make this channel just as much as I do, and I absolutely love to hear from you. I'm building a nice little community already, and it's really nice when you guys leave comments. I absolutely love it. So thanks again, guys. Tune in next time for more tasty fun and frolics, and I'm off to finish this. See you later.